Halloween 3, Season of the Witch. But first, let's start at the beginning with the first Halloween movie, which was released in theaters October 25th, 1978. And not only did this movie establish the subgenre of horror movies known as slasher films, it would also introduce the world to the silver screen's newest ghoul, Michael Myers. And this movie was an instant hit. See, it was an independent movie made for a budget of $300,000, and it took in $70 million at the box office. $70 fucking million. $70 fucking million. Fucking million. So yeah, you could say that this movie was a hit. Big old money. So naturally, there was going to be a sequel, and we got one with Halloween 2, which was released in theaters October 30th, 1981. And this was a big hit too, and it no longer was an independent film, as it got picked up by Universal Pictures. And they were given a bigger budget of $2.5 million, and the film made $25 million at the box office. People just could not get enough of Michael Myers. So with two big hits on their hands, they decided to keep cranking out Halloween movies, and we got another Halloween sequel with Halloween 3, The Season of the Witch, which was released in theaters October 22nd, 1982. And this is where it gets sort of weird, because it's a sequel that has absolutely nothing to do with the other two movies. There's no Michael Myers, and there's no congruity with anything. Imagine, if you will, driving to the theater, all psyched up to go see another Michael Myers flick, and then you see this. Geez, you would almost think you went into the wrong theater. It would be like if you went to go see Jurassic Park 3 and instead it was just Cadillac Man. Oh, and by the way, Jurassic Park 3 sucks. Fucking sucks! So what's the deal here? Well, the original intention of the Halloween movies was to be a non-linear film series, comprised of movies that each had different stories and different characters, and each would showcase something horrible that happened on Halloween. And this might have worked had it not been for Halloween 2. Because when you make a sequel that has the same character in it, well, you're establishing that character to that film series. No shit! And people are going to expect that character to be in the next movie. And it's not a bad movie, it's a pretty good horror movie. It should have just been called Season of the Witch and not been associated with the rest of the Halloween movies. But when you call your movie Halloween 3, people are going to assume it's the third installment of the Halloween series, mainly because that's what the movie is fucking called. And they're going to be very disappointed to find out it has nothing to do with the other two films. And they were, and whatever the writer's intentions were, people just did not give a shit, and the box office numbers reflected that. This did poorly. And it took the Halloween franchise a little while to recover from this. Halloween 4 was released 6 years later, October 24th, 1988 to be exact, and they gave the movie the subtitle, The Return of Michael Myers, just to be sure that everyone knew what this movie was about. Halloween 3, The Season of the Witch, has since gained cult acclaim and was released on VHS in 1983 by MCA Home Video, and then again in 1987, once again by MCA Home Video. And it was released in 1996 by Good Times Home Video. And it was also part of a Blockbuster Video exclusive Halloween Trilogy box set. And this box set also includes the Blockbuster exclusive distribution of the first Halloween movie. Every distribution of Halloween 3, The Season of the Witch, seems to go for around 30 buckaroonies nowadays. And the Blockbuster box set seems to be pretty easy to find, but you're going to pay 50 buckaroonies. Halloween 3 is weird, simply because it doesn't fit in any of the other Halloween movies. And weird is usually a neutral term, meaning neither bad nor good.